Can you speak a little bit to what you mean by people first language?
It's an understanding that these kids, somebody's baby, somebody's daughter, somebody's son, they're still a little boy, a little girl, or an adult man or woman first before the fact that they have a disability. Like their disability doesn't define them. And I mean, there's movement in the special needs community where some people are okay with identifying their disability first. But I think to be safe, it's to understand that you still have to refer to somebody as a child, as a daughter, as a son, as an individual first. They're not 100% defined by their diagnosis. So that's what people first language is. It's not an autistic kid or a Downs person, which some people still say. And like, I didn't know 17 years ago before I went through this training. And I think that's what financial advisors, we don't know what we don't know, which is why we stay in our lanes. And I realize I don't want to be everything to everybody. I want to be everything to a select group of people and say, look, I'm having the same conversation 3 to 4 times a day. It's all the same, but it's all different. If that makes sense, because there is no manual for this.
Absolutely. So just as a quick example, instead of saying an autistic son or autistic daughter, you would say a child with autism, or putting the person before the condition. Another word I heard you use that I personally did not know until I did the class at the American College is the word neurotypical. I heard you use it. Do you mind providing a definition of what neurotypical is and why that's helpful when having these conversations?
So I would do a poor job giving you like the clinical definition of it. The example that was given to me, and this was probably one of the first in-person workshops that I did, somebody in the crowd, because I probably identified the individuals the wrong way, called me out during it, which I'll never forget it, said, you know, my regular kids, it's not how I define them. I look at regular as a setting on my washing machine. They are my neurotypical kids. And then I have my child with special needs. And I was like, I like that. And it's a very fancy sounding term, but it's there to describe the fact that, yes, they may not have a disability, but neurotypical is better than kind of putting a negative spin on it.